crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Hey guys, Bix Weir, roadroo.com. It's Friday. I wanted to give just kind of an update where we stand. I've been hearing a lot about the regulators, how gold and silver, they're going to clamp down on the cabal through the BIS and basically global entities, changing the rules, Basel III and all that. I want to remind everybody that this is total control. It's not just banks. Right now, the banks are the main riggers of silver. As a matter of fact, here's a list of who they are. This is from the Road to Rudo. Go on the first public road page. Silver iShares Trust authorized participants and likely COMEX naked silver shorts. Now, out of these 12 entities, other than JP Morgan, who used to be the largest criminal short, and now they flipped, and now they're the largest physical rigger and physical controller of metal. Unfortunately, I had probably something to do with that by yelling, "Get your physical, get it in your own possession," back when JP Morgan and Blythe Masters were taking over the silver market, back when they took the silver short position from Bear Stearns. So I don't blame myself. It's obvious you should have physical silver in your own possession, but JP Morgan took it to heart, got rid of their naked short position and went long, and then now they're leasing silver to all these guys here so that they can be the patsies. But when Basel III comes and people saying, "Oh my God, Basel III will boost gold and silver prices," Basel III Accord is a set of global financial reforms developed by the Basel Committee on Banking Supervision under the domain of the Bank of International Settlements. Supposedly, the Bank of International Settlements is the central bank of central banks, and yeah, it's all bullshit. I'm telling you right now, it's all bullshit. Basel III is not going to do anything for gold and silver. Why? Because that only covers banks. What about hedge funds? What about BlackRock? It's all going to go into the hedge funds. This list right here is going to change from all these banks to BlackRock and Citadel and all the criminal hedge funds. They all collude together and work together to control the price of gold and silver so they can run their unbacked fiat monetary scam. So, no, Basel III is not going to do anything at all. It'll just change the players, and the players can change on a dime. I've seen OCC reports, the Office of Comptroller of Currencies, where they supposedly track the banking positions of gold and silver. It used to be lumped in gold and silver. Now it's silver and all other precious metals, but it's mainly silver in there now. I've seen that figure, which is quarterly, flip-flop back and forth from Citibank to JP Morgan. 1 month it'll be Citibank has a $20 billion position, and you're like, oh my God, and the next month it changed to Citibank has the 20 and JP Morgan has 2. And they'll flip back and forth. It's so easy to, one, rig the numbers because they are working with the COMEX, the CFTC, which is the regulators, the SEC, even the comptroller of currencies in the United States is on the rig job. That's how all-encompassing it is. So you see articles like this, the end of paper gold and silver markets. This article looks at the likely consequences for the Bank of International Settlements' introduction of the net stable funding requirement for bank balance sheets insofar as they apply to their positions in gold, silver, and other commodities. Yeah, that's great, but what Alistair McLeod, brilliant guy, what he's not thinking about, at least I don't think he is they just pass it off to the next guy, and it's going to be hedge funds because they're not subject to these rules by the BIS. BlackRock being the number one. The BlackRock is absolutely infested with silver riggers and gold riggers. It always has been. That's why the U.S. Treasury and the Federal Reserve gave BlackRock so much control of so much of the financial system, which they did. You want to know where the insiders are? They're hiding in the hedge funds. They're no longer at the banks. This is just show. It's dog and pony show. So this Vincent Viola, of course, has full immunity. He runs a company called Virtu Financial. computer high-frequency trading company. His partner, Bernie Madoff, was taken down back in the day. They didn't work together, but they both headed the NASDAQ and the NYMEX. And at the same exact time, they moved over to the private sector because the same thing. They said, okay, we need these two guys with upstanding credibility to run these entities to control the electronic price of things. That's what Bernie Madoff, that's what that Ponzi scheme was. It wasn't even a Ponzi scheme. It was run out of the Mossad, the Israeli Secret Service, and it was a computer trading floor. You had the Bernie Madoff office that was, putting out, they weren't even fake invoices. They were fake trades, but all the action was happening on the second floor of Bernie Madoff's office, which was a computer trading floor, run from the government secret agencies. This is not something that's going to do anything. It's too visible. Basel III won't do a thing. Nothing. So I hope everybody gets that in their head. They're just going to move it from the banking sector, which it is right now, which all these guys, look at them all. Barclays, Citigroup, Credit Suisse, Goldman, HSBC, Merrill Lynch, Morgan Stanley, RBC, Scotia Capital, I can't believe they're still there, UBS, and Virtu Financial. Those are the 12 authorized participants for criminality in silver. And they all collude together along with the CFTC. They have special committees at the CFTC, advisory boards to tell the CFTC what to do. Rustin Binham, the head of the CFTC, said we had to tamp down the silver price. Who are these people, and why do they think they have the power and ability to destroy free markets in the United States? Because free markets is the key to the United States. We are losing our country because our free markets are gone. And it's pissing me off. Rustin Binham should be tried for treason. Treason. For being a regulator. Same with Gary Gensler, who just rigged the crypto markets. Gary Gensler, they say the crypto markets are unregulated. Well, if they're unregulated, why is the SEC chiming in now? Why is the Federal Reserve chiming in? Why is the U.S. Treasury chiming in? Why is China chiming in, trying to stop it? It's all coordinated. And then when they get their chunk of flesh, and they get more their guys into the position to buy more cryptos, they're going to let it run up again. These people belong in jail. They're destroying the United States of America, destroying the free market all around the world. Yesterday, traded half as much. This is crazy. Look at the last 3 days. Look at the last 7 days. Let's go 30 days. Let's go 6 months. Here's a 6-month chart for silver. Up, down, up, down, up, down. They're not going to let it go over $30 because that'll be too visible. Look at today. It's about to break 28. Bam! What don't the regulators understand about this? They know exactly what's going on. Bart Chilton told the world. The ex-CFTC chairman said, we had JP Morgan by the balls. We were ready to prosecute, and a political decision was made not to. Who was the head of the CFTC at the time? Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC right now. Same guy who was part of the crash of the crypto markets. I guarantee you, he taught cryptocurrency at MIT. MIT is the #1 establishment in the world when it comes to cryptocurrencies. He taught courses. They're online. You can get them. Go to YouTube, search for MIT Gary Gensler cryptocurrencies, and you can watch them. Mind you, all you XRP investors, he does say XRP was a security. So, and now he's the head of the SEC. So I'm just saying. Yes, he is absolutely a market rigger. We need to get rid of the #1, get rid of the regulators. Have every market be a non-free market. I mean, a completely free market with no regulation. That way, most people won't invest at all, and most people should not. And the exchanges that are criminal will go away. And the exchanges that are doing things right will get all the attention. That's how free markets work. Anyway, so silver, I have a bet with Ginny Moonstone. I said, hey, I think silver's going to break $30 in the next 2 weeks. She's like, I don't see it at that time frame. Come on, make me win this bet. But truthfully, if I'm honest with myself, which you should be at all times, because of what's going on with the futures and options. July is the big month for deliveries, right? Right now, over 750 million ounces are waiting to be delivered, which is ridiculous. So most of the action will happen starting in June, which is past the 2-week time frame. Yes, I should have said, will silver break $30 in a month? But I didn't. I made the bet in 2 weeks, and her spiritual powers are much better than mine, let me tell you. So, yeah, I think, remember last year in July was the largest delivery month ever, 85 million ounces. This is the mother. This is the mothership, especially after the banks are meeting on the 26th and 27th about the CEOs of these big banks. These big banks right here. Which ones are going? Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, JP Morgan, Citigroup. I'm not sure whichever. Some of these are foreign banks. I don't know if HSBC will be there. But, and they're going in front of Congress to get reamed. So watch for that. Anyway, that's your update on silver. July should be a monster. That means mid-June we should see a lot of action. We'll see. As soon as silver hits $30, we're going to stop the giveaway for the silver Ruta coin. If you don't have yours yet, go to roadtoruta.com, hit subscribe today. You get the coin with a 1-year subscription. No, I don't sell them separately. Only with the subscriptions. Each are individually numbered, and it shows Ruta jumping up and down on the silver brick road. Cave of gold, right here. It's not just gold. You want to know why there's an all-seeing eye in a pyramid on the back of the $1 bill? Take a peek in that cave. Take a peek in that cave, and you'll understand. Yes, this is the Grand Canyon. We did a remote viewing on it. We did 2 really interesting remote viewings. I did with the Crypto Viewing guys. Go to Crypto Viewing YouTube channel and Patreon, Crypto Viewing. They're doing great work with remote viewing. We saw where the all-seeing eye is. And we saw the gold. Refined gold. Under the ancient pyramids within the Grand Canyon. I know it sounds crazy. But we've been lied to our whole lives. And it's time to unveil what we were lied about. Especially the gold in the Grand Canyon as it relates to the Federal Reserve and the invention of this unbacked fiat monetary system. We have the gold to go back to a gold standard if we choose. We have literally over 100 billion? Well over 2 million tons. Not what Jeffrey Christian says, 300,000 tons. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well over 2 million tons of gold in the United States, waiting to be put into use as money if we need it. We probably don't need it, though. And a lot of it would be melting down ancient, beautiful, amazing sculptures and artifacts that the Smithsonian has found in the Grand Canyon. So go to roadtoruta.com. You want to know where the all-seeing eye is? Check in that cave. This is Bix Weir. roadtoruta.com. I'll talk to you later.
All right, it's time to have a little fun with our friends on the comics. This song goes out to that big old gigantic naked short out there. You know who you are. It's kind of lonely at the top, ain't it? I thought I heard the people say, pay me my silver now. Tomorrow's another trading day. But pay me my silver now. Watching the comics prices rise. Pay me my silver now. JP Morgan naked shorts the highs. Pay me my silver now. Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now. CFTC, you better shut it down. Pay me my silver now. There's people rising up in every town. Pay me my silver now. The Gatta boys are in the know. Pay me my silver now. Tinfoil hats at the silver show. Pay me my silver now. Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now. Butler nails you every time you try. Pay me my silver now. The BPS shows how much you lie. Pay me my silver now. The game is done when the silver's gone. Pay me my silver now. Comex metal in the warehouse, none. Pay me my silver now. Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now. The banking boys melt that witch. Pay me my silver now. Deliver those bars and melt that bitch. Pay me my silver now. Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now. 'Cause now is the time to free our land. Pay me my silver now. Silver in my pocket, paper in the can. Pay me my silver now. Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now. Pay me, pay me, pay me my silver now. Pay me or go to jail. Pay me my silver now.